love the chase and the hunt, and I set the pace when I'm running. I always take what I want and I always give it 100. Don't need a bank, no I'm funded. Play the game like it's nothing. I'm always thankful for something. Don't take for granted, stay humble. Now wake up! It's time to look at the enemy. Look in the mirror if he is no friend to me. It's not working out, maybe it's the chemistry. It's time to break up so I can make a better me. Better believe in your mind, cause it's everything. You can mold, shape, find almost anything. All it takes is some time and some clarity to find your identity. It's mind over everything. I'm immortal. When I feel like this, I'm immortal. When I feel like this, I'm immortal. When I feel like this, I'm immortal. Don't be scared. Just look up. Don't be back. I won't stop, I'ma fight until there's nothing left. It's so what? You're gonna be hurting bad, cause I've been to hell and back. You don't wanna make me mad, I stay strong. You will never see me crack. And if you get in my way, you gonna feel the wrath. Gotta say it to my face while he's looking back. Mirror breaks after math, when I hate I attack. I'm immortal. When I feel like this, I'm immortal. When I feel like this, I'm immortal. When I feel like this, I'm immortal. Don't be scared. Just look up. Don't be scared.
Hello everybody. Yeah, I know I sound almost normal. I know it's that's a new thing. I was not sounding very normal all the way to like an hour ago. I was still coughing my head off for some reason. I mean, some of you are gonna make fun of me and basically say I'm a moron because I should have done this a long time ago. I ended up getting really frustrated with not being able to breathe and asked my brother to get an inhaler thingy and load it up with all the medicine stuff. And now that I've used it for, I swear to God, maybe like 2 minutes at best, I'm feeling a lot better. So, want to join us on Discord? Absolutely. Hello, Stonge. Hello, everybody. Thank you for showing up. I think I might have, I mean, that was the only thing that was sort of standing between me and being able to do videos or just kind of being able to speak. And so this is a new thing. And yeah, I'm kind of fine. So let's use that. I'm so sorry I haven't figured this out earlier, but it is what it is. Let's go over the chat real quick. Hello, Danny. Hello, Casey. Olimu, Blackberry, Casey. Hello, everybody. About 5.7% yesterday. How's yours? Okay, I see you guys. Everybody's already. You're all already in it, celebrating and being happy as if you know the end of the market has arrived. Chill. And you're feeling great. I'm feeling better. Like I said, I'm feeling a lot better now. I'm feeling a lot better now. Like a lot. Like I can breathe and speak. Finally can speak without coughing. Yeah, that's what I wrote. Yeah, exactly. Make sure you not overdo it. No. Welcome, folks. Hello. Crazy people smashing the like. Johnny, Welcome. Another nothing burger. Why, Leo? Today is not a nothing burger. Hi, great to see you. Hi, everybody. Tom Nash, hello. I confirmed called Greg 3 hours ago and couldn't speak, and we ended up hanging up. Pretty much, I was not able to breathe, let alone speak. Yeah, inhaler, boys and girls, inhaler. I mean, that's all I can say. Inhaler. It's that thingy that you load it up with some medicine, Ventolin, I think, and some water and stuff, and you just breathe it, and you're fine. Uh, uh, what? Steroids, miracle for. Maybe, I don't know. It sure does work. Let's get into business, boys and girls. You're all probably dying for me to give you an update of what's going on. Most of you probably were not too surprised. We were getting ready and prepared for this for quite a while now, so most of us are not too surprised, but it's not about being surprised. Let's talk about what we can see further on. Let's go over the SPX, I guess. Let's go over the regular stuff. Channel downwards, we're at the bottom, so it's far more likely for us to have some upwards correction. In fact, it's pretty amazing that we've moved so rapidly downwards without retesting some of the levels. You guys understand. We got that 58 handle that we said we're probably going to get. The nearest support that I would argue that is just valuable enough for us to be attentive to is 5800. 53.97, that one, the one we're seeing near the event horizon of the price action. What is this? This is a little bit more negative, but 5 minutes, so shouldn't take any of it too seriously. What is this? Just makes sense. This is starting to revert. We're going to probably have some form of a relief rally here, at least some sort of waking up of that bullish momentum. We're so near the bottom of the channel, it's going to completely make sense if we're going to correct upwards, either on a steep slope or not steep slope. We're one of those will play out for sure sooner or later, whether we're going to test first, sort of flatten out, test the wedge. It's abnormal if we're not going to retest 59.09 here, just kind of skipping it over. It's going to be very weird. That sort of plays along with that. 45 minutes, have not yet completed the bearish momentum, but it's, well, this is not too good. This is actually, that might potentially be saying that we might have even worse downwards pressure than we have right now as is. So actually not so good. Let's see, 1 hour. 1 hour also very much downwards pressure, so probably gonna still that tomorrow is gonna finish the week unpleasant for the bulls. More downwards pressure basically. What is this? That actually makes sense. I mean, the curve has been sort of flattening out for a while now, and we end up almost creating this flat channel, and we're probably gonna retest what these supports were before. So pretty much we're gonna dwell within this area. We're gonna retest it multiple times before we continue. So I don't think we're just gonna, you know, we're not done and over with it. That's it. We're just getting started with this area. If anything, we're probably gonna correct back up to 6,000. That makes a lot more sense. Just the way the market works, although we've tested it to death, I would argue that one final time before we continue, just abusing that leftover bullish momentum and only then continuing downwards. A lot of downwards pressure on the weekly. That means next week is probably going to look a lot more bearish, even further more bearish than this week was already. We spoke about this. It's probably the handle of 50-ish area, at least for the time being, although the market probably will retest the bottom of this channel again, and it will be a ceiling. So we're not completely done and over with this. We're just kind of getting started with retesting these levels on the way down. So if we were here the first time around, the second time around, this is the third time around, we're basically testing the very same sort of flat channel. And these are there are various levels, but we're kind of formulating this very wide sideways channel, and from there, when we will break down, when we will see actual price action going below and retesting it as a ceiling, then we'll know we have confirmation of that bearish momentum onwards. Yep. That thing that we've been warning about and worrying about all along, and we knew it will come sooner or later. Here it is on the monthly. We're finally below the 80, 76, 60 with clear divergence. Opening up, that becomes even further more bearish. The more the divergence is, the stronger the bearish momentum. The stronger the momentum of whatever force is dominant. In this instance, the dominant force, the one that is on top, leading, so to speak, is the red force here that represents bearish momentum, or rather loss of bullish momentum and such gravity. If you to put it in simple terms, the further this goes apart, the more the bearish momentum is going to be felt. And here it is. Remember, we spoke about this, how this was sort of coming up all along, the very same channel we spoke about, and we were warning because of that was the very same ceiling that stopped us, prevented us from continuing upwards before COVID, and now it's the very same one. And now we have a very, very long path downwards. At first, we're probably going to close some of these gaps that we've made all along, retest this 54, 55 area, 5555, those remember, and then only slowly, eventually, after retesting all of that to death, make it to 49, and then we're going to have a true sort of battle of figuring out whether we're going to continue in this channel and start correcting upwards, right? Some proponents of this thesis, or whether we're going to break out of this channel where this is the final impulse of that wave. Which I argue this is the case. I do argue that once we do reach the bottom here, we will continue downwards eventually, even if it's not going to be immediate, even if we're going to create this sort of form of head and shoulders, we'll see. But one way or another, I do think it will play out by the price action going even lower, continuing out of this channel. And as some of you know, I said reach around the 3300 area. It'll take a lot of time, but yeah, that's the target. Nothing changed really. Remember, we said the more time will go by, we'll see how this crossover sort of corrects, right? We'll see how the price action here will, oh my god, what am I doing? The price action here will break, the momentum will break below the 50 or right above, start convergence, divergence, signaling how it's going to become a lot more bearish and breaking back into the very wide channel that we have right here. So right now we're above it, we're out of it, and we're going to retest it here when penetrating back in around 54, 57, 47, and 45 area, somewhere in between, with some slippage, and eventually retesting even lower to 39 and subsequently even lower. That's it. That is sort of the update. Not much to bring some of you up to speed. Palantir is dropping like a rock. Probably gonna retest. I mean, we've seen it retest some of these levels, that 89.24. We knew it will happen. Now we've had that 85.02 got retested again neatly. You see, here it is. What are the very next steps? 80.80 and 80, the psychological handle right there, will probably play a significant role. In fact, let's see, we had it all broken down here, and the expectation of the price action to sort of continue downwards, then eventually retesting up, down, some form of sort of gradual breakdown into the 60s. So pretty much playing along as expected, moving along the channel, nothing all that surprising, right? Tesla. Let's see how the momentum is structured, but we know this is all the beginning, and a lot of these assets will be fluctuating up and down, and it will be very volatile in the upcoming months. Most of these supports will be retested again and again and again, but it's all meaningless at the end of the day. Yes, the price action will be more negative. As you can see right now, we're probably going to end up retesting that median. on our way down here, which that's going to be very interesting because we had formulated sort of this, how this wedge formation got created. We broke out. Now we're probably going to land on top of it, and we're going to have this junction retested, 180 area. You can see where the longer duration channel was created, and where the bottom of the current channel is. So this area, this triangle, this bottom will get retested probably severely. Various supports like 250, 270. You can see there's a metric ton of supports and resistances we have to break on our way down, and it's not going to be all that straightforward. Those of you who understand how these things work, we're probably going to end up retesting, closing some of the gaps, correcting back up, correcting back down, retesting, and only then eventually breaking lower while allowing this bottom to slightly climb up. Some of you know we spoke about 100 handle eventually, but we'll see. Right now, under the conditions of how the prices sort of played out, really does depend on how the economy will look like in the upcoming 2-3 years. But yes, it's very, very possible that we'll actually see the handle of 106, 98 sort of area that we spoke about. But for now, it's premature to talk about this. Let's just kind of focus on the current steps ahead of us that are roughly the handle of 250 area. And that is our usual culprits, boys and girls. A quick couple of tickers. Let's do a couple of tickers. Why not? I definitely am able to do. Let's do a couple of tickers. Yeah, yep. Retesting is very likely. Okay, let's do. I see we got a couple of good ones. Okay, let's do these. Right? And then Walmart. Then Meta. Let's do that. Why not? Okay. Are we starting again? Let's look through this real quick. What is that? Oh, that's I'm like so new. Agora. Right. I've heard about them a little bit, you know, just a little bit. That's probably gonna be it. I don't have a lot of choice in the matter. I don't like it, but it is what it is. Probably hard to discern, but no, this is definitely it. So that gives you roughly about a 2021 handle there. And so you're gonna have most of your intense stronger forces that we're gonna lock you in will be somewhere around here. 20 level. What is your momentum saying? It doesn't tell you anything good about that. It looks very miserable. It looks like it's gonna be going lower and lower. Back to the ones there. I mean, there are plenty of supports and resistances on your way down. We can see some of them sort of already easily locatable already on the screen with the naked eye. But the worst it can be, it appears to be probably around the 270, 62.5 handle. So you do have some ways down. But yeah, it's well. Let me see. I mean, the end result with it is going to go down with the rest of the market. So does it matter whether I'm going to give you sort of the gradual steps, Johnny, or because I mean, you're definitely gonna have your various every single dollar. First of all, you're gonna have your six, 5.5, 5, 4.5 for all the very sort of obvious numbers, right? But the bottom line is that although the deterioration is going to be very, 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 very slow with lots of volatility up and down, blah, 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 blah. Eventually, it will result with you probably reaching somewhere around the bottom of like two handle, maybe not breaking all the way through, right? Not seeing all the way there, but kind of breaking to your lows. So you're going to have a downwards prolonged channel. Here it is. Works in tandem with the market. It's going to break. Your data starts from the top. Never a good sign, even if it will do this. So never a good sign. Not a good sign. They're not. They don't seem like they're gonna have any stellar results within the next 2 years, at least. Walmart. Let's do Walmart. There you go. That looking decent right there. Right, sure. So basically, I see how I spoke about how it's gonna retest the 100 being a psychological and just sort of an important level one way or another, and we're entangled with it. And ascending channel 88, 88. Why am I not surprised at all? Well, yeah, you're probably gonna end up retesting that 100 again. At least one more time, if not ending up with getting entangled with this median again, retesting it with the ascending channel, so giving you roughly about 100 and something, potentially retesting that ceiling maybe one more time, somewhere there, and only then eventually breaking down. Because it's, yeah, very, very slow, very gradual. Will correct with everything, it appears to be, and once it does, it will go through all the steps of 88, 88 here that you can see on the screen, 76, 38, and very much probably that here, so it's gonna be what, like a 70 is, and that so you're just also gonna have a very important level somewhere around here, around your 70s. So it's gonna be quite gradual. I would argue, if anything, it will look more like whatever that is, gonna be getting entangled with the top of the channel, retesting these sort of thing, and only then breaking down to median. So very gradual process. Again, maybe I stretched it, of course I stretched it out to death. That's not how long it's going to be, nowhere near that. It's just kind of to symbolize the idea that gonna be a lot quicker. But Walmart looks like they want to correct downwards as well. Guys, I said a couple of tickers. Where did you go? I have no idea where you at. Yes. For meta. Let's do meta. Let's do meta. I see. I mean, we spoke about this. Gradually, eventually, to here, to where the median of the channel is. We're testing 55555 there on the way. Not surprising. 611. Okay. Yeah, nothing changed. I see we already made the sort of the analysis over this and just now waiting out for this to play out. Now it's starting to correct slowly. Yeah. Eventually probably retest some form of it. Negative wedge. Continuing more and more and more. Retesting and only then breaking. More up. More up before down. God damn it. Here it is. Just what we said probably gonna play out there, and that will be part of this. This is just a small partition of this. Once complete, retest, and breakdown, median. Yeah, all falls in line. That's giving us 400 area, 450. That's meta eventually. Okay, we've done that. Avgo. Okay, I'm not sure. They're confused, but what were we saying about Avgo? I mean, momentum is deteriorating and continuing downwards, very distinct, very clear. 180, you're not far. We're almost complete with this process. When complete, what then though? More down, it appears to be, because again, you ran too far, too quick, and time to correct, time to give it all back. It will be moving easily, I can say, towards 134 with this. Aim downwards the way it is, not even crossing 50 yet, just getting started. Absolutely. You're going towards one, sort of the median of the channel whenever the junction will happen, whenever that meeting will happen, that convergence. But that's your destination, generally speaking, for the time being. Of course, it's probably not going to be straightforward. You're going to probably retest that ceiling, ascending. It's going to let you feel as if everything's going to be fine, but only then to break. The same way it hugged the ceiling right here, it will do something similar there, giving you a form of head and shoulders. It doesn't have to be identical. Don't misunderstand that. Well, I know you don't have to be told. No worries. One at a time, please. Yes, Dunks, thank you very much. Appreciate it. There's no way I can follow up today. I am barely Yeah, as you can see, I'm like all woozy and shit. Right. What were we saying? I see basically lots of noise. I was saying that, well, you'll see this in a second. Who asked about GLD? Nothing changed. I see. I mean, probably gonna retest that median again. We hit the ceiling, retest median, break down again. 2 4 to 30, 9 to 40, probably eventually when complete. And then we're gonna be wiser, but it seems that the idea here that it's gonna correct downwards first before ever correcting higher. So 185, 194 there, I say marked. Nothing changed yet. There, we're just getting started. So all of this is just ahead. All this potential noise, and I gave various scenarios how it will play out. I see we even marked here 260, 250. Nothing changed. Yeah. And eventually to 195, 185. We had it all on the screen. Here it is. I don't even have to repeat it. Yeah, there we go. We already had it. RKLB. Let's do RKLB. RKLB. Oh, there you go. Makes sense. Look at this. So obvious. Right? Wonder where it's going. Well, it's probably one of these, obviously. It's this one and the same. Okay, so that's gonna be like so. So that makes sense. They're oversold already as is, with this downwards pressure just sort of getting started. Yeah, totally makes sense. You're just getting started. You're gonna retrace a lot of these levels. The entire market is getting ready to just sell off. Whether it's gonna be more quicker or slower with some other ones, but generally everything is pointing down. We've been saying this for weeks on end. So this is just going to continue with them. You can see the levels that it's going to retest on the screen. That 15, 14 area is going to be extra strong, extra spicy. I expected that. Okay, gotcha. Right, for Demian, okay. Right. Right, for Damian, we said. Right, platforms. What is that? Why am I supposed to know what this is? Have we spoke about this before or something? Ah, is that crap? No. I remember yep, somebody already asked for this. It's crypto. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Scroll the crypto in the world. It's all trash. Screw crypto. Crypto is trash. Crypto is trash. Crypto is utter trash. Trash. This is trash. It's all trash. Garbage. Dumpster fire. Poo poo. It is the poo poo. Like stronger shows. Okay, you're welcome. I want your ticker to be missed, but please Greg one stock symbol, not the company name. Correct, that does help. Oftentimes, just not to get confused with stuff. In short, makes all the stuff easier. Correct. My apologies. Don't worry, Damien. It's all good. Stonks is just doing me a huge favor in keeping everything organized and Christoph the way I like it, because otherwise I get confused because I'm a moron. And there's Zimnia here. First here, gotcha. Hello, welcome. I'm still under the weather here, Mickey, and it's gonna take me a little while to get back to my regular pace of things. But normally we cover the S&P and just go over, the tickers you guys want to see. But right now there's not much special to see, nothing that we haven't spoken about before. If you follow up on the lives in the past several weeks, we've been getting more even so than weeks, but more so we were sort of seeing how the market seems to be basically boiling over and is about to have this very bearish period, and now we're seeing it come through. So that's why it maybe is a little bit depressing and boring to some, but for us that was like this all the rage. We've been waiting for this to happen. Some of us, at least myself, dipping into Kratos, KTOS, Defense, Plug. I bought some more today, SQQQ, that sort of stuff. This is what we've been generally doing. To each their own, not financial advice, remember. But everything else we've been kind of avoiding to putting our money into. Very risky time. Can confirm from aspects. Gap fill number. Possibly. I'm not sure. You can check it out on your own. But if you really insist. What are you talking about? This one. It's not complete yet, but it's very close. If you know where it is, then why are you asking? If it's 5843, then soon, yeah. Obviously, as we're moving along the gap, I'm not gonna be surprised if we're gonna close it. You know yourself. I don't have to tell you. It's not gonna be surprising at all. Come on, Leo. This is an obvious one. This is an obvious one. So not yet, but any moment now. Yeah, any moment. Not yet, but any moment now. Make sure to smash the mini button. Not sure, but sure, yeah, do that. Like, I think the game talks about closed, but and to debate about it. No, it's not yet closed, I think, from the way it appears to be here, but it's probably gonna get closed like tomorrow or next week, worst case scenario. So it's like a second away from getting closed, if you will. Yeah, it's not yet, but it's very close. Very, very close. Just what, $20 more and it's done? So, very close. Yeah, probably in no time. Bitcoin miner, yeah, Damien. I don't touch crypto. It's trash. There's no real point in giving it any technical analysis. It's all trash, I swear. Oh, I feel like I'm about to have another cough attack. PDI. Let's do PDI. Pimco dynamic, yes. Okay, yes. Very good, very good. Let's do. Man, that sucks. Hmm. That's gonna be fun. Right. Ugh. Okay. Okay. Uh. Hmm. I am so not certain about this one, but since to sort of give you my 2 cents, I do think it will eventually end up deteriorating with the rest of the market with this back down, retesting that super lows that you had right here, that 1545 area. Uh, it doesn't look too promising at the end of the day. Sure, at some point we'll get better, and I know this is deceiving. It looks all very bullish, but it's at least before it crosses the 50, I wouldn't be too certain about this. It's basically squeezing all that leftover bullish momentum, testing that 1980 area where it sort of resides right now. Eventually will fail, it seems, and we'll start retesting all the way to the bottom where is 1545. Uh, there are some supports there, of course, so it's like all the psychologicals of like 15, 20 above that, you know, probably even every other dollar will play a role with this sort of pricing, but nothing promising, nothing too good. Sorry, it is what it is. Amazon, is that Amazon? Okay. Mm-mm. I mean, I see the overall sort of projection that we had here, and with everything else, it's having a lot of bearish pressure, so it makes sense. Downwards, yeah, yep. Amazon is gonna, with everything else, all commerce will be affected to some extent, so Amazon is no different. Although their cloud services and all that will probably keep them afloat a lot better than everything else, you know. So yeah, more downwards. Retest probably the psychologicals of 200, eventually retesting lower and lower into previous supports and resistances, formulating a downwards channel. But for right now, just simply gonna retest the bottom of the current channel. So basically, get prepared for retesting of that median 129, 199, 200 area. Eventually, subsequently leading to a more painful drop to 150. So get ready to lose like, a quarter of a price over months, of course, not overnight, over months. But yeah, generally the pressure is downwards. It does really help when it does some things, keep things organized here. Understand how you can have a made up currency based on a no tangible asset. That's pretty much one part of the problem that we have with if crypto wants to be a real asset, it doesn't make it so. You know what I mean? I mean, Pinocchio always wanted to be a real boy, but that within itself didn't help. Finally woke up today. No, no, no. JP, Kratos, I saw your comment. It's early. Give it time. It's still going to be testing plenty of times. Various supports and resistances here. It's not going to be all that smooth sailing. The fact that you're just seeing a little bit, positive momentum, don't get too excited about this. This is, yes, it's nice, but we're probably going to retest more of these lows again and again and again. If you want to play it out for sort of the longer duration, the longer play, we are going to be experiencing sort of this low area at which it seems to be like not a bad idea to pick up if you have the plan sort of, to see it through for, let's say, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12 months out, right? Not a bad idea to start sort of picking it up, doing sort of this swing trade, if you will, eventually, right? It's very, very slow, to each their own. Again, not financial advice, but that's kind of what I'm doing. I'm slowly buying it up within this vicinity to keep it, to its 40s, 50s. So, yeah. It's going to take some time, of course, But that's the idea. So not really waking up yet. There's plenty of time, plenty of time, and maybe even lows like 22.15, 12, 23.18. So yeah, don't get too overexcited. There's plenty of time, if you ask me, before we. But it's better to sort of have a position before things happen and not too late. Not to wait for the last moment. You know what I mean? Wait, did I miss something there? We said PDI, we've done the Amazon, we've done. I think I missed JPM. I miss JPM, sorry. JPM, let's do JPM. Me like JPM. I mean, not directly, but I definitely have a ton of respect for Jamie Dimon. So the man is very intelligent, extremely intelligent. Knows his work very well. Let me just tell you that. Understands geopolitics very well, and sort of the what's next. uh, You know, the progress and processes that have to take place in order for certain things to, play out. More upwards pressure. That's interesting. That's fascinating. And but it's on a downslope. It's coming to it's basically already squeezing that ceiling, the sort of resistance channel that that this entire channel, if you will, appears to be very strong resistance. And right now it's testing it, and I'm not going to be surprised if we're going to retest it moving sideways like this by sort of retesting the median of the channel again and slowly breaking out of it over time, almost moving sideways within the confines of this wider channel, rather the horizontal one rather than the diagonal one. And so lots of volatility up and down, all vomit, no all ratchet, no vomit. So 280 range, 250, lots of volatility up and down, resulting in nothing at the end of the process. So lots of noise just to end up with nothing. At least that's good compared to everybody else that will stay afloat. Yeah, because I appreciate you for tuning in, and also nice to see that we have 14 likes and 15 watching. Yeah, no, absolutely. Thank you everybody who did smash the like. Appreciate it. And screw all the haters. They can go F themselves. I hope the door will break their ass on their way out. Yep. Discord access. Yes. And also, yeah, I guess once I'm more back to normal, but those who don't want to miss out, sign up for the Academy, because actually, that's it. We ran out of time. I mean, Friday, last final day, last 24 hours to sign up to get the old price for the Academy. New members, you hear? There is one-on-one academy that I teach technical analysis, proper, in-depth tools, rules, and everything in between, the whys and whatnot. And there are a couple of final spots. Sign up, because after that, all the new spots will be for a higher price. So don't miss out. Right now it's discounted, $500 discount, pretty significant, I would argue. Yeah. Sign up now, start a little bit later, but doesn't matter, you'll pay less. That's it, boys and girls. I think we're done for today. I definitely think I'm gonna go back to the inhaler thingy. I feel like another coughing attack coming up again, and I better jump off while it still hasn't started yet. Thank you all for showing up. I hope that over the weekend I'll will really get better. I'm gonna, I am a lot better, really. It's just that cough stuff coughing that was going on non-stop. These just sort of dry, very just painful, annoying cough that doesn't stop. It just keeps on rolling and rolling and rolling. So, but it appears to be the inhaler thing really helps. And hopefully, yeah, I'll be fine by, the end of this weekend, and I'll be back. Thank you there, Bedwars. Thank you very much. And I hope I will be back to normal, after this weekend, lives and videos and everything and all that beautiful stuff. Most of you should not be too surprised about what's going on. We kind of had the plan, right, or the play laid out in advance. Now it's just all taking place. So guys, don't panic. Just keep your eyes on the prize. And yeah, I hope I'll see you all on the Discord. Those who are not part of Discord, join in. You must be a Patreon in order to be able to unlock the Discord and all that beautiful stuff. And that's it. See you all on the Discord. You have a pleasant weekend to those who I'll not see tomorrow, and those who I will see you tomorrow. Bye for now.